All this does is cut my damn screen size down.
Nope, that's still the car.
Oh, yeah, I'm live.
They get it up past the 35.
Oh, yeah, I'm live.
They get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Back to throw. Hill. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's got this down to the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
On second down now, Swift. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Here's Hill. Flush to his right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone.
Let's just leave Sammy Watkins wide the fuck open.
Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are on the board. Here
Shut up, JC.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through.
Yes.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He wouldn't pitch it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. From the gun, Jackson. And an alley to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Hey, you better quit. Alex, get off my live stream.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
It's not that far behind, Alex.
Gets through and now an opening. And they will eventually get him down. But
I think he did just get tackled by the damn air.
Way to the 3. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score
MJC, who you pulling for in this game anyways?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Hill now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You can't even get mad at you can't even get mad at the quarterback on that one.
Motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact
JC, you're a dick. You know that, right?
No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
You'll score 100 points, but you won't.
As a 53-yard punt, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
what'd you do? Put 2 QB spies on him?
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
You had 2 of them on him.
He only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson going deep downfield for Ross. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground.
I'll put the mic next to my ass. You want to hear it?
And have a chance to affect the pass.
Forced out to his left. And he's got Snead. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First connection there of the afternoon for those 2, and it's good for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Check. 50, right. Check.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Chris Jones on the stop. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From just shy of midfield, Jackson flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Flush to his right. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard.
Cut my whole damn offensive line, I swear to God.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to John Ross. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Big stop, let's go.
And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a yard, but that's all they needed, and by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As the Ravens
is it bad I have to focus more on kicking the extra point than I do on having to run the play? Run any other play on the game?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Careful with the R word.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We are. Yeah, they can. You should be able to. Okay, then shut it down.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
They already cut back like that for.
is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Hill. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. This quarterback now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Hill. Escaping the pressure right. It's Hill, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play.
That's fine. The precision quarterback actually throw a fucking interception. I'm throwing my shit.
Swift.
Oh, he should have fumbled it.
Before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more
He didn't
yards
touch
on
his
that one
face,
as they
man.
keep the drive rolling. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now it's Hill, flushed out right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do
You'd be at least tied.
if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Oh, yeah, you are, aren't you?
On 4th down,
oh, come on. We're going to let him walk in the damn end zone.
Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Now he'll escape to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, Ingram. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Ingram. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Tucker's kick is good. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we
only had 4 seconds left.
Second half. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On third down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Open man is Ross, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. So that'll back them up 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Well, they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Dancing to his left. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. On first down, Swift.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
That should have been rough in the passer. I licked his ass after he threw it.
Out to his right, had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
All of a sudden it just lagged me behind you.
It really was.
Butker on for the PAT.
It did on ours. I knew what was coming. That wouldn't have been a damn touchdown for a lag. No, it wouldn't have. No, it didn't.
Now after the touchdown, here's
no, it
Butker
didn't.
on to kick
No, it
away.
didn't. It. Do what?
This will be fielded at the 6.
No.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll run on 1st down. Ingram, he's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And it's caught. And he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram taking it in as the Ravens push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Here's Hill. And this is caught by Watkins. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 45 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
From the gun, here's Hill. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, what a move. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37. 53.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now he's forced out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Being chased out left. Snead's got it. Powering his way forward. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
It lets you put a rainbow flag up, though.
Yeah.
They go play action now. Jackson steps away to his left. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The Ravens on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 14. To throw is Jackson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. Here's Sam Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On first down, Swift, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, he'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched
put it on fucking no huddle.
Tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Ravens! Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet.
Davis from the top rope. I like it. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way.
Fuck on!
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. 74 yards as his guys are back within a single score. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Hill. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays. There goes Mark Ingram. The 20, 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 75 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
God damn
Not a
it.
whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we
almost
talk
caught
about
up
hitting
to
a
it.
home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play. Something in the air, deep
That's
ball.
scary.
But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Hill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Hill looks to throw. They complete it to Hill. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. He got 29 yards that time. There's Hill. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
It takes one too many times.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Watch the twins. Hey, box truck. Ready?
Now it's Hill. It's Williams on the catch. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
On 4th down, Hill. He's going to let it fly. This is caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now Hill.
Oh, should have picked that.
Touchdown. So hold everything here.
God, this defense fucking sucks.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Well, come on with excuses now.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw towards the end zone for Brown. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking
Just for
the
the
knee.
2-point
Some
comeback.
gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover
Still must
occurs.
have
If you're over on the bench with a defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away.
8 points.
Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't
Shut
share
up,
here.
Jesse.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
Alex
No
beat
doubt.
you and not even put a quarterback in the game.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on
Sorry
offense.
ass fucking
They can't help but
defense.
feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with
Sorry
them.
ass
And as an
defense.
offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
One of the best ones.
So for Baltimore, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date
So
with the Cleveland
he gets
Browns.
that down little swing
Meanwhile,
pass
for
up
Kansas
Tyreek
City,
Hill and
they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to
Yeah,
2-1.
oh, he didn't do that on
and
you?
they'll get a chance to redeem themselves
because when he
at
needs a
home
when he needs a
next
chunk
week.
play, that's what he does on me.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Yeah, he does that shit. I ran me fuck out of the ball.
One of my rookies not happy.
Okay.